Yesterday, we have done few things like multiple plots and multiple legends and axe color changing for the axes and all. Today, w- how do you change the background color for the graph? Not for the axis separately, for the complete background. How do you change? So again, x comma y data I'm considering. Figure comma axis is equal to PLT dot subplots. I give figure size is equal to 9 in length, 4 in width. Now I consider AX dot set underscore face color. So I say hash E A triple F 5 PLT dot plot x comma y PLT dot show. You can see the complete background color got changed. So if suppose I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black. So here, if you wanted to know, I think if you see Matplotlib color palette, when you search and go for the images, you can see multiple different shades over here. These are all the background color shades palettes for this. So if suppose I say you get the background yellow color. Triple A double six two. You get this. So in that way, you have multiple different shades as per this Matplotlib color palette. Depending upon this, you can work on with. So on and so forth. The complete background color gets changed with this color palettes. Next, hmm, uh, let me consider this. AX dot set underscore title. So assign graph, comma, color is equal to 0.1. Let me keep this over here. This is 0.1. Or else let me say C1. You can see C1 color. Sine graph, you are getting the color. Or else, let me say comma, color is equal to C2, comma, line style is equal to dash dash. You get the C2 color as orange. Similar, multiple different colors we are giving. C3 and C4. Two colors at a time, one as the heading and one as the graph. Color changes I am doing. C5, C6, pink and brown. C7 and C8, yellowish and gray. C9 and C10. C9 is the blue color, C10 is the can color. C11 and C12. Again, the colors gets repeated. C11 is green. Initially, 1 is basically green. 2 is orange. The same colors gets repeated again. So there are 10 different shades over here. In general, for you to print what are all the base colors that are present over here in Matplotlib, first you import matplotlib dot colors as m colors. Base underscore colors is equal to m colors dot base underscore colors, color underscore names is equal to list of base underscore colors dot keys. Now I say figure comma axis plt dot subplots figure size for every element comma color name in enumerate. Print each and everything in a order. Color names ax dot plot a bar plot I comma 1 comma color is equal to consider the base colors above. Considering color name for everything, comma label should be color name. Ax dot set underscore x ticks. Np dot a range. Length of color underscore names. Make sure you close the braces perfectly. Ax dot set underscore x tick labels. Color names. Ax dot set underscore title. Base color chart. I wanted to give the legend also. Finally, plt.show. You get the base color chart. Blue, green, red, can, magenta, yellow, black, and W for white. White and the background both together gets mixed. Got it? These are the by default colors. See, for you to know about the multiple different colors, Matplotlib colors, or else not this. For everything, you have a documentation. Matplotlib documentation, if you go to the documentation over here, in this, you can just search for here you can see Matplotlib colors. So when you see the Matplotlib colors over here, you can see base colors, Tableau colors, CSS4 colors, XKCD colors. So here, when you just search for these things, you would be getting to know about all these things over here. If you just click, you can just see base colors are blue, green, red, can, magenta, yellow, black, and white. Tableau colors, tab blue palette colors, no? Tab represents tableau blue, tableau orange, tableau green, tableau red, tableau purple, so on and so go. These are all the CSS colors. Multiple different shades were there. XKCD colors. When coming to the XKC, see any of the thing you want, this names you can just download also. Okay, you can just search any of the package would be having the documentation part for Python. Even the original Python also you have the documentation part. You can just see that particular thing over there for understanding in a very better way. Or if you wanted to know what are all the shades were there and all, you can just pull out from there. I have just done the base colors. I have done the general C1, C2, C3 colors, and I have done the shades. Let us do some XKCD colors also. X comma Y figure comma axis. Title color is equal to, I say, let us do some tableau colors also. Tab, orange, set underscore X label, X axis color is tab blue, set underscore Y label, Y-axis, color is tab green. Plt.show. You can see tab blue, tab green, and tab orange colors. Similarly, we have CSS colors also, no? So in place of tab orange, navy. Medium blue. You can see different shades, different blues. So, or else I say peach puff. You can see very pale tomato kind of a shade over here there. So this is the thing. Now, when you are plotting the graph, how do you change the multiple different styles of the graph and customization of the line in that particular graph? AX PLT dot figure size. Mm, let me say rather than PLT, I say AX dot plot X comma Y comma color is equal to red comma line width is equal to 10 comma label is equal to dark line. AX dot plot X plus 0.75 comma Y plus 0.75 comma I want the color as yellow. The line I am just changing it with 0.75, adding 0.75 to the line. Line width is equal to 10, comma, alpha is equal to 0.3. That means lighter. Always alpha value is something that makes the color darker and lighter. So label is equal to light line. AX dot legend. I wanted to give the location is also upper left. PLT dot show. Plus, plus 0.75, no? For the initial value, 0.75. From here it starts. The original X values, you are adding small value to it so that it gets changed. Or else, if you give, rather than giving yellow, if I give red only, you get the darker red and the lighter red. Got it? Any queries? Suppose I say I want to draw a color bar. I say plt dot scatter 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 10 comma 20 comma 15 comma 30. C is equal to 10 comma 20 comma 15 comma 30 comma C map is equal to viridis. This is the shade. plt dot color bar. plt dot suppose I say generally the scatter points only you can see the scatter line. Scatter points you can see the colors in the scatter line. But suppose if I say my data is equal to np dot random dot rand 10 in length and 10 in width. plt dot im show, that means the complete image show considering the data comma color map is equal to where it is. You can see 10 by 10 graph with random points. Each and every points will be considering the negative values. You would be getting the lower. The minimal points, you get the darker values. The maximum points, you get the lighter values. Depending upon the palette. Depending upon the palette, the colors actually vary. See, not only viridis, you have cividis, you have cool warm, HLS, Hazel, sorry, Hazel, Hazel was also not there. Spectral, spectral colors, set one, set one colors, Ascent. See, when I commit some sort of mistakes, you can see what are all the shades that were present. Depending upon our mistake, when you see the error in this error, you get all these shades. These are all the shades that are present over here. These are all the shades. You can just work on with all these shades actually. These are all the color map shades that we are having. Purples, blues, autumn. So on and so go. These are all the shades that we have. You can just try with all at least 10 to 15 if you remember. Depending upon that, you can, when you wanted to print this kind of graphs, it would be easy for you to understand, or it will be easy for you to see what are all the differences that were present. So this is a color map. Mm. So by default, if you wanted to see the colors, if you wanted to print list of all the colors to this map, and if you wanted to see the differences of each and every color, even that also can be done. But generally, we have to write a very big for loop and all for that, and you have to adjust each and every um, graphs, rows, height, width, all these things to be adjusted. In that way, any number of colors, if you want, all those things. For you to see the shades, we can do that. I'll just do one so that you can see the shades from which color to which color we are just doing. This is not important, only for me to show you multiple different colors. CMap underscore list is equal to, let me put some colors, grays, purples, blues, greens, oranges, reds, yellow, orange, brown, yellow, orange, red, orange, red, purple, red, red, purple, blue, purple, green, blue, purple, blue, yellow, green, blue, purple, blue, green, blue, green, yellow, green. ఇంకా ఏమున్నాయి? Spectral, sea small, cool, warm, seismic, red, gray, red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, green, autumn, ascent. Enough. I consider gradient is equal to np dot line space 0, comma 1 till 256. Now I say I wanted to do the vertical stacking. Gradient is equal to np dot v stack, considering gradient, comma gradient. Now I wanted to create the figure and adjust the figure height to the numbers of the color maps. So I say number of rows is equal to length of cmap underscore list. Figure is equal to 0.35 plus 0.15. I'm just randomly giving some number of rows plus number of rows minus 1 into 0.1. Horizontally, I'm just giving some adjustment. Figure, comma, axis. PLT dot subplots. Figure, comma, subplots underscore adjust. Top layer should be 1 minus 0.35. 0.15 divided by figure h, comma, what is the left adjustment? I consider 0.2. Right adjustment would be 0.99. Axis dot set underscore title. Color maps in order. Font size for that should be some 15. For axis, comma, name in zip axis, comma, cmap underscore list. Ax dot im show gradient, comma, aspect is equal to auto. After considering an auto aspect, color map should be mpl matplotlib dot color maps by considering the names that we have considered. ax dot text. So it should be minus 0.1 to 0.5, comma, I consider the name. Vertical alignment should be at the center. Horizontal alignment should be at right. And font size also can be given. Let me consider 10. Transform ax dot trans axis. For axis in axis, ax dot set underscore axis. There should not be any axis over here. So I'm just offing the axis. Plt dot show. What's wrong in over here? It have given perfectly only. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. I didn't give equal to. Import Matplotlib as NPL. You get to see all the shades of the colors from the lower to the upper. See, you can add any of the colors further here on the above. I have given these shades, no? All the shades you can get. What are the different shades that were present? All the shades I have given in. You got all the shades. Color maps in order. Which color represents what color? Got it? This is how we see the shades. See, this is not actually useful. This is like I'm just giving you to understand what are all the colors were present and how do we give it in a very simpler way. Got it? S- tomorrow we will see the remaining part of Matplotlib. Matplotlib usually takes some good amount of time because there are multiple different features that were present. So this is only for us to just view the shades, how they present and all. No need of you practicing all these things in a very simple way. Okay.